Happy Friday, everybody. So today's one a day is fasting or fast food. So fast food means you're not mastering your mind and you're not mastering your body. Fasting means that you're going to master the mind to master the body. Because to actually fast, okay, you have to stay connected to your breath. You have to stay calm. That means no matter what the crisis is, you're going to use your love band, life band, and you're going to use your Lionheart breathing to get back into the present moment, because the present moment is the only place of power. Now, this is day 5 for me. Day 5, okay? And all I'm doing is I'm doing a water fast on structured water, using Ormus minerals, using ATP, using fulvic acid, and SAC calcium, okay? And also using my daily cleansing tea. Now, none of these things turn on my digestive tract. So you can fast with just water and it can be grueling. But when you use ATP, which are like life crystals, they bypass the Krebs cycle and give you tons of energy, okay? This is ATP right here, okay? This gives you energy without turning on your Krebs cycle. And then fulvic acid, which is right here, okay? Fulvic acid does not turn on the Krebs cycle, but what it does, it delivers all the nutrients that are in your body to your cells, okay? And then what it does is drop those off, and then it picks up like heavy metals, acidity. So it increases your fasting and makes your fasting so much better. So what else do I use? Well, I use SAC calcium, which is called Merigen. It's an ionic calcium, the only one in the world. And this is the only calcium. This will totally reverse osteoporosis. This has been used on every type of cancer going. All right? You've never seen anything like this. If you want to research this, go to Quickstart at Doc. Send me an email at quickstart@docofdetox.com and then read the 33-page article. But the reality is so structured water, okay, ATP, fulvic acid, and SAC, Merigen calcium. You could use some of the weaker ones, but I like to use the stronger one. And then when I'm doing my fasting too, I always do stretching in the morning and stretching at night. I do skin brushing. I did a salt glow this morning, okay? So you're pampering yourself. You're looking after your body. You're learning to respect your body. You're learning to take time for your body. Now, why would I fast right now? I will tell you something. Even though this whole COVID thing, some people are locked up and shut down, this has been the most creative time of my life, because business is going to change and it's never going to come back to the same as it is. So I've already been adapting to that. I've already been adapting to this illusionary pandemic, and I'm allowed to call it that. You can do whatever you want with it, but it is an illusionary pandemic. So I'm not saying that people aren't getting sick either, but I'm trying to tell you that the people that are getting sick are people that were already so sick, all right, emotionally and physically, that this is all they needed was to push them over the top. That's not why I'm here today. I'm talking about fasting. So you can either go to a fast food, you can go to a fast food place right now and get takeout, okay, and get taken down, or you can get and do a fast. And if you go to Fasting for Perfect Health, it's on my library. You can check that out. Do one day or do something like that. Okay, so right now, I think it's 6 in the morning. I got up at 4:30. I did my whole routine. Now, why am I up so early? Do I look like I'm doing okay? 5 days of a water fast, guys. I'm going 12 days, okay? All right, I'm going to be a lean, keen, sexy machine. Now, people think that, that there's something wrong with doing that. But guess what? That means a healthy person, okay? And to look sexy means that you've got muscle tone. Well, that would be good because you're going to need it as you get older. That means you're not going to have excess fat, which means the more fat you have, the more inflammation you have, which means the less that you're in charge of your mind, okay? All right? So here's the deal. We don't want our life to be a landmine. Now, remember, there was somebody that we all know of, Jesus Christ, and he would fast, what? Up to 40 days. Now, I've had people fast here in my clinic up to 68 days. Now, understand something. Most people, okay, think that if they miss a meal, they're going to go overboard. And if you miss a meal and get a headache, that's how toxic you are. And if you miss a meal and get a headache, that's in your mind, okay? That's not true. It's not true. Everything is in the mind before it's in the body. You know, if you could master your mind, you could master your whole life. Okay, understand something. Most people that think they have the COVID don't have the COVID. They have a little sniffle, they have a little flu, they didn't realize, but oh my God, they must have eaten gluten, they must have did dairy. Oh, their bowels aren't moving. What about that? What about they just got stressed out because of the COVID and they got so acidic that they brought their immune system down? So the reality is are you going to do fast food right now? Or are you going to learn how to fast? And I'm going to tell you something. You can believe it or not, but right now, there was an interruption on the phone. That was a farm community of 150 people calling me. I'm doing a 5-hour straight consultation with them. They just interrupted me again. They're trying to call through on Skype. So I'm doing a 5-hour consultation with them right now, and I'm going to be teaching them about fasting. I'm going to teaching them about loving and protecting and honoring themselves. And I'm going to teach them that even though they live on a farm, they got to stop eating so much meat and so much dairy. Okay. And I'm going to teach them about their minds. That, guess what? It's mind over medicine. It's mind before body. Okay. But look, I love my body. My body is my temple. This is my suit while I'm down here on planet Earth. And if I'm going to have my spirit live in this suit, I don't want the wheels to fall off. Okay. I don't want the floorboards to rust out. Like most women, okay, most women out there are having pelvic floor, okay, contamination to the point that they're disintegrating in their pelvis. That's why there's so much surgery. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to totally take back your life and look after your life. Just know that. And don't forget about Ty Bollinger's Truth About Vaccines is on for another 7 days. I'm going to have my Q&A on Monday. And guess what? It's the weekend. And guess what? You would never believe this, but I'm going to have the best weekend of my life. And all I'm going to do is fast. And I'm going to fast until next Friday, because starting next Friday, I've got 5 major lectures I'm doing for the Legends of Health. There's going to be 29 different doctors from all over the world lecturing, okay? So have a beautiful Friday, and just know this, okay? You're bigger than you think, and your physical body is not even 1% of 1% of who you are, and that there's no virus, bacteria that's bigger than you once you realize that, okay? Your potential is unlimited. I got to go and do this 5-hour consultation right now. And I just want you to think about that, okay? Remember something. Your mind does not want you, okay, to die. So if you introduce something that's so amazing that gets you excited, your mind is going to try to stop it, even if it's going to save your life. So you got to understand something. Your subconscious doesn't work for you, because if you're fearful and you're scared, or you're sick right now, or you're feeling blue, or you're down, then guess what? Your subconscious is ruling, schooling, and fooling you. And that's what society did. Okay? All right? You got this. All right? I know you do. God bless.